invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. The reason I'm making this video is pretty much because I just bought my first official coaching. I know it's crazy. At 21 years old, I just bought my first official coaching. And you can probably guess for what. You can look at my eyes. Like, it's bad, right? I invested in a sleeping coach, which is crazy. I know a lot of people think, like, why would you invest in sleeping? But for me, it's like I realized like, yo, my sleep is cooked. I need to I need to fix my sleep. And I came across this dude on I think it's like TikTok. And eventually I started following him on like Instagram too. And recently I was like, you know what? I told myself I'm gonna invest more into myself. I'm gonna do it. Um, Eventually, like the day we had the onboarding call, and yeah, I sent him the money and we're gonna start, which is crazy because like for me, $800 for a 2 month coaching is still crazy, right? You gotta think like $800. I'm not rich, bro. Like I'm in college still, you know what I'm saying? So spending $800 for 2 months of coaching is expensive for me. But I was like, you know what? I told myself in the beginning of the year, I'm gonna spend more money on myself, like investing in myself. And investing in yourself doesn't mean just like, yo, I'm gonna buy more crypto, I'm gonna buy more stocks. Like, obviously, like you need to have like some financial investments. But when I say invest in yourself, I'm saying like, yo, invest in your knowledge and skills, invest in things that are gonna give you a bigger return. Obviously, the sleep in itself is not directly gonna bring me crazy returns when it comes to like money, for example. But I know like if I can really better my sleep, I can improve my life in all areas, right? So I know in the long run, if I improve my sleep, I'm gonna make more money because I can do so much more in the day. Right now, my energy level is cooked. I'm crashing during the day. It's bad, right? So for me, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this. And that's my motto, like that's my motto for this year. It's like I want to invest more money into myself because like I'm gonna graduate in a few months from college. I'm gonna get my first real job. I'm gonna do all that stuff. Um, yeah, having money in the bank is cool, but like you need to spend that money to get bigger returns in the future. And just having it only in your bank account is not gonna do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's hard for a lot of people, even for me, to like see your money finally grow, see it finally stack up, and then you're like, damn, I'm gonna spend like 800 on that on coaching for sleep, which is crazy to like. If I tell this to people, like they're probably gonna think that I'm crazy, but like I know that doing that investment can bring me so much more in return. So it's like I want to give you guys pretty much like why I'm doing this and like why you should be doing it as well, right? Because if, like I said, if people talk about investment, like they only think about like, yo, invest in stocks, invest in crypto, invest in like whatever that's like directly making you money. But like if you're young, like I'm 21, right? I'm still young. If you're young and you really invest in knowledge and skills and like building yourself as a human being, bro, when you're a little bit older, you're gonna have so much more earning potential because I'm like this too, right? A lot of people that are like very young, they want to start making hella money right now. You gotta think you're in the learning phase of your life. Me as well, right? Obviously, you want to make enough money to live and like don't stress every single day. But like you gotta really think, I'm still in my learning phase of life. I'm not even at the age where I'm gonna reach my full potential. So it's like if you spend your 20s, for example, actually investing in yourself, like if you really invest in your skills, if you want to learn constantly, if you're like, okay, boom, even if you have like a job already, right? Let's say, okay, I have my jobs. How can I be better at my job? Which new skills can I learn to improve my job and to maybe get like a better job in the future or like a promotion, like whatever you want to do? Because I know like not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. So it's like it's not even about like just being like an entrepreneur. You want to constantly keep improving in life. And how can you do that? By investing in yourself. Go to, I don't know, webinars, buy a course, buy a mentorship. I know it's like, it looks scammy online because like a lot of people think, oh, if you buy a course, it's scammy. I don't know. Like we just started, like I literally got off the call with him like 30 minutes ago. So it's like, we're just getting started. I don't know. I can go like in 2 months from now. I can tell you guys if this shit was worth it or not. But like I'm saying is like invest more into yourself. Be okay with spending money on yourself, right? Because a lot of people like they have no problem spending money on like some random shit like going out for drinks every single week or buying some random ass clothes, right? A lot of people they don't mind spending money on that, but if it's like spending money on knowledge, all of a sudden it's like but like everything you can learn online, which is partially true. Yeah, you can learn pretty much anything you really want online, but like there are so many still like benefits of still like buying coaching. You know what I'm saying? Buying coaching. So I'm telling you guys, like, learn to invest in yourself, learn to invest in skills, learn to like just everything. Don't be afraid to spend money on yourself, bro. Like I said, I will report back in 2 months. I will tell you guys if this shit was worth it or not. But like, I want to make this video very quick to hopefully inspire somebody. Like, don't let the money just sit in your bank account and actually set it to use. You know what I'm saying? Because if you invest in yourself, you will get so much more returns in the future. It's actually ridiculous. So I hope this like motivates somebody to like look at like, okay, how can I spend my money in better ways than just having a sit or like just spending on random bullshit. So this was a quick yap session. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.